thank you for agreeing for this video interview. And at first we want to say that we have Israel in the thoughts, especially after the events that took place on October 7th. And can you maybe tell us a little bit how you experienced the time after October 7th?
Well, of course, first of all, welcome. And it is my pleasure to host you here at the embassy. And I do appreciate the friendship and the support of you, of the Christian community, especially nowadays. Since October 7th, of course, we face a lot of challenges, and here in the Netherlands as well. And the support, and since even the first day, I participated in solidarity events in Veenendaal, in Drachten, and many other places with the Christian community, supporting and calling for the release of the hostages, and it was very important for us. And also during this time, we hosted here some of the families, of the relatives of the hostages, and they met the communities. They were in the media. They met parliamentarians. And all in order, first of all, to have all the Dutch society supporting this call for an immediate release. Unfortunately, now we are already almost 6 months after the horrible days and horrible atrocities of October 7th, and still 134 hostages out there in Gaza in very poor condition, and we need the continuing support. And of course, working here, it's not easy with all pro-Palestinian demonstrations that unfortunately we cannot accept them, you know, supporting Hamas, supporting terror.
And what kind of measures from them do you experience in the Netherlands itself, as the community from Israel in the Netherlands?
Well, there is, first of all, there are different groups that support us. Of course, the Jewish community as well. Christian for Israel that just came back from a business mission to Israel, and they do a lot of missions with volunteers going to Israel, supporting the villages in the southern part of Israel in the agricultural sector and in others, and showing their solidarity. And of course, we do need it. It's important to know that, you know, Israel is not looking for this war. And this war that forced on Israel since October 7 of this horrible attack, as we say when we are here in the Netherlands. So this is the day that many Israelis, 1,200 Israelis were murdered in this day. It's the highest number since the Holocaust. Yeah. And of course, here in the Netherlands, when the Jewish community suffered from over 75% of their members were murdered. So we cannot accept any support to this kind of barbaric terrorism.
And since the theme of our Jongerendag is Europe, what do you see the role of the EU, Europe, towards Israel? Where can they help?
Okay, so first of all, I would like to congratulate them for this conference, for this meeting, for this the commitment to support Israel in the Netherlands, and also vis-à-vis the European Union. In the last few months, we try working with the European mechanism in Brussels, and throughout the Parliament members here from the Netherlands in the European Parliament. And we need the ongoing support, first of all, of understanding that Israel is facing terror, and the terror that is now in the Middle East can come easily to Europe. So it should be a very clear voice to condemn the terror, and it should come also from the UN, the EU mechanism as well, not just here from the Netherlands and the countries. And you know, the EU is a very important ally of Israel in many other fields as well, like in the commercial and the innovation aspect and the research. There is a big program of Horizon program that we are member, and the Dutch companies working together with Israeli companies, and we would like on one hand to go back to normal in these relations, but of course to do your best in order to get more and more support from the parliamentarians in European parliamentarians, and of course from Brussels and from the EU to the Israel's position of, first of all, the Israel right to defend itself against this terrorism, a clear call to release the hostages. And of course, we do our utmost in order to to provide more and more humanitarian support. But the voices, unfortunately, recently in Europe are not the voices that we had in October 7th. No. And that should be clear. Combating terrorism, it's not easy. It takes time, and we do our utmost in order to reduce the casualties among the civilians. That's the way we act. We share same values with you, with SGP, and of course with the entire Dutch society. So we would like also this message to convey to the EU and throughout the EU to the entire Europe.
And do you think that you somewhat struggle maybe with other parties and other parliamentaries to bring this voice? Because at SGP we always look first also to Israel, but do you think that other parliamentaries...
Of course, and first of all, let me take this opportunity to thank the SGP and the youth of the SGP, all of you that came here to Utrecht for this conference, and of course for the leadership of SGP. Christopher that just visited Israel twice recently and showed his support, and along the years, of course, Kees van der Staaij and other leaders. We do work with other parties as well, and we appreciate the support that comes from other parties, from the VVD, from BBB now, from Caroline van der Plas, and of course with Wilders' party, the PVV, and the Christian Union, and other friends here in the Netherlands, and they should raise their voice in supporting Israel in these critical moments and tough moments. We know that friendship, you can see and find out who are your friends when you are in crisis, when you face challenges. This is the time, and this is the time that we call all our friends. Please raise your voice and support us in all ways that you can do, either in the media, in the streets, and confronting these demonstrations that really, unfortunately, praise this terror and praise the Hamas. And we think it is a great mistake, and we have our also ongoing conversation with the Dutch authorities on this specific issue.
So we want to wish you all the best in your country with all the events happening and in the future, and we want to give you also God's blessing.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. This year we celebrate 75 years of the bilateral relations between Israel and the Netherlands. And this is an opportunity to invite you all to come and visit us in Israel, enjoy the beautiful country, the vibrant country of Israel. And I hope that the war will end soon and we will enjoy this friendship again here and in Israel as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you also.
Thank you.